So you knew about it?
Yeah, so the thing is, I knew
So
about
why
it.
did you act like you didn't?
Well, because that wasn't the only thing y'all presented to me, so you understand?
We dropped a lot of on
They
her.
dropped bombs, but you dropped.
did.
We dropped bombs, but you already knew the bomb was coming.
Well,
And you gave us a reaction that was like from somebody who's just finding out.
I don't know how to feel about this just because, the fact that she was able to fool me, that's scary because it takes a lot to fool me. Well, not really. I got fooled by a old clown, but that's, next question.
Mita was new information, though. So I want to know, when was they messing around in 2009?
Because she did say at the table.
When we talked to Mita on the
2019.
phone, when we talked to Mita, it was me, Erica, Bambi. She says that they were not messing around in 19.
But then, no. Okay, so this is the thing. I haven't talked to Kendra since the fashion show. I know that show Homegirl, but I feel like she kind of capped. Because when we called her on the phone, she said, no, I wasn't messing with him. I haven't been messing with him. And when I saw her at the fashion show, her whole energy changed. She was like,
No. Let me say, she did include
She never want to fight you. What? What are you talking about? She said, bitch,
is Mita lying or what?
she lying. We need to do no
I'll
cap
talk to you
diet,
one-on-one
bitch.
by
If her
yourself.
friend is gonna lose.
Too much opinions. We'll just go to the side and have a conversation. Come and can't take the messiness, and I'm not about that.
I'm a little perturbed that Spice did not say something about this prior to the wedding. At least Sierra made it clear she didn't know of it to be a fact. This was just something that hit her ear. But it's like, Spice, you had potential information that you know could change my life, and you just sit on it. That's some weak ass.
We'll be back, y'all. Where y'all going?
We
Now
going
y'all
to
gotta
talk.
go.
We going to talk.
Now y'all gotta go have a little private conversation.
Wow, we
Y'all
talk too
messy.
much.
The reason why I wanted to talk to Kendra is because I know that my name is gonna be in the mix because Mida is my friend. So we just need to get to the bottom of this and move on. You and Jack married, like this shouldn't even be a issue right
I know,
now.
Spice.
You just got married.
I know,
Mida
Spice.
is in the past. She don't want Jack no more. She's not trying to be with him.
Spice.
It's not no issue. So why dig up back all of,
Because
what
guess what?
date did you have sex? Like, it's just too much for
I
me.
don't want a man, let me tell you, I don't want a man in marriage who has been dirty to me before marriage. Right now, Jocelyn and I are in counseling with the pastor, just trying to sort through everything because Mita has told so many different sides of the story. Jocelyn has just vehemently denied anything going on. It still doesn't offer me any clear answer.
I don't want to be in the middle of this situation anymore. But if you say you want clarity, I can introduce you to my friend and you can get to ask her whatever it is you want to ask her. And then I think that's how it should just end.
I appreciate it.
You can have that conversation.
Thank you. That's all. Thank you, Spice. That's all I wanted. That's what I told him that. From speaking with Spice, I do feel better. I feel, less animosity than I felt towards her coming in. So now it's just like, I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I'm going to.
Hey, yo, it's Safari. Listen.
Here's my thing. I just want to get this out the way. Erica and Bambi, in my opinion, don't have a right to try to give anybody relationship advice or relationship counseling. I understand they're trying to be good friends or whatever they're trying to do as concerning Kendra. The point of the matter is, first of all, that whole situation right there between Spice and Kendra, Erica, Bambi, Rennie, Sierra, they are the prime example as to why I'm not interested in any more female friends, why I had to remove certain females out of my life, because that's messy. That's messy and it's unnecessary. We've all seen Jock's history with women, but for whatever reason, these women still choose to entertain him. And it's not just Jock, because there's other men in this world that do the same thing, and these women act like they're oblivious to the truth and still want to start families with dudes like that. They still want to be married. It's like at this point, Jock is not even the blame anymore. He's not even to blame. He's not even to blame. Because you knew what you were getting into before you decided to marry this man. You knew what it was. So to then come on TV and I'm trying to understand. Like, I can't even get it out. Because for you to come on TV, you're basically embarrassing yourself at this point. And I don't understand why like, Love and Hip Hop is just, they're messy. None of them are friends. None of them are friends. Like, I'm having a hard time believing that a lot of these girls are genuinely friends with each other. Because half of them done messed with the same dude and was beefing at one point. So I'm not understanding how, like, what? You couldn't sit me in a room with women like that. You wouldn't get anything from me. It would be a waste of time to pull out a camera and start filming. Because you're not going to get a reaction out of me. Because with women like that, you already know what's going to come. So why am I going to sit in a room full of women, especially with their background? What can they help me with? What is the conversation going to be about? What substance is the conversation going to have? What advice can any of them give me? Just to reiterate, let me just reiterate this. With Erica and Bambi's track record, they don't have a right to give or offer advice based on relationships to anybody. That's just my opinion, and I'm just going to get that out the way and say that. I don't care who agrees or not. They don't deserve to give anybody advice on relationships at all. So there's a lot of castmates on Love and Hip Hop, on all the franchises, that I feel, especially the women, that I feel should not be given advice on relationships at all. But in this particular clip, Erica and Bambi should not be given advice on no type of relationship. Because, one, their relationships aren't even where they're supposed to be. They don't even apply that same pressure to their own relationships. Not to mention, one is going through a divorce. The other one don't know if her and Scrappy gonna make it. They don't know if they coming or going. But with their history, what advice could they have given that would actually be beneficial to Kendra? What advice? Kendra is weird to me because she knows Jock's history. So to claim or play oblivious as if you don't know what this man has done is weird. The fact that you still married him knowing that there's a possibility that he could still be doing these same things, but yet you still married him. But you're a victim. Let's not forget, Bambi was the same girl in the pool with Benzino at the cabin when Benzino was like, it was supposed to be him, Bobby V, and Kirk, but I guess Kirk only came because Bobby V, or Bobby Valentino, however you say his name, he couldn't make it. I think both of them were her friends, was in the pool with her. I don't know if y'all paid attention to the conversation. They were talking about messing with married men and them not feeling sorry towards the wives because they don't owe them loyalty. Her friends were the same girls, were two of the many out of however many times he cheated on Rashida. Two of her friends was on his list of infidelity. It's clear as day on that season, a whole episode, we seen it. It's like I'm really having a hard time believing that any of these cast members are really genuinely friends. I feel like they are only around each other for work. Outside of that, it's hard for me to believe that they are even friends in real life. How much of an embarrassment is it that your relationship is to a man who is known to not be faithful, but then you are surrounded around women who are literally going through the same thing, ruined happy homes in their last, like, where's the logic? Where is the logic? And Kendra threw me for a loop. Like, I really don't understand her at all. Because she said to Spice that she doesn't want to be married to a man that was unfaithful to her before marriage. But she brought up the baby that Jock had when they were on a break. But the way she was talking about the baby, the way she was implying it, you would think that it did not happen when they were on a break and that it happened when they were actually together and not on a break. Secondly, she confused me when she was mad at Spice for not telling her. Although, y'all, I do not agree with people breaking up other people's happy homes, whether it's not just in marriage, even in regular relationships. Spice's loyalty is to Mita. She just met Kendra. So for you to automatically think that she should have just told you, first of all, Carly been telling Kendra about Jock. Regardless to how Carly was delivering the messages, she still warned her about Jock. And clearly, Kendra did not care and just took it as Carly being bitter. I'm lost. I would never expect Spice to, even though Spice brought it up, because I don't know if people saw the episode or watched the little clip. She's the one that brought up the fact that Mita and Jock had history. Mita never mentioned, not one time, that her and Jock was together until Spice brought it to Carly's attention, which, in my opinion, is very weird of Spice too, because why would you even do that? Like, what was the purpose of even revealing that? Like, who cares? We know Jock been around, but why would you, like, and then for your friend to be on, then for them to cast your friend on the show, let me tell you something. Love and Hip Hop, all the franchises, they are messy. And the cast members are no better, because there's no way you could want to protect your family and your relationship and your image, but you were participating in the show for money, for financial gain, to embarrass your family and yourself. You were allowing them to give room and to create a space and room for people to be able to judge y'all the way that they do because of how y'all portray yourselves on the show, but then want to get mad at the fans or non-fans for making an opinion, for having an opinion. If you care that much, then why are you even on the show? Or why let them portray you in a light that is not authentic to your true self? If y'all know that they edit and do things to make y'all look even more messier, why would you not say, no, we're not doing this like that. We are not going to put me in a light like this. Because this is not how the scene really went. We not, Y'all not about to edit it like that. No. If y'all gonna give them this scene, we gonna give them everything. We're gonna give them the truth. If y'all are not gonna give the truth, then I'm just gonna remove myself from this franchise completely.